Okay, hello all you crazy people out there. My name is Dragonite and welcome back to Pokémon Sword. Can I watch television? I can watch this television. There is no point to it. There is a Nintendo Switch dock there, but the Nintendo Switch is not with it. Alright, so what are you guys doing? Team Magenta, I'm gonna call you, I think, because it sounds a lot better than Team Yell. We came all the way out to the big city so that we could properly cheer on gym challengers. Team Yell is here to help after all. You're in for a battle if you want to stop us. Yeah! This isn't gonna be a likable antagonistic team, is it? They look utterly preposterous, but... No, that's what I want! What's wrong with you? Alright, so if you have a team full of Exploud, I'm gonna laugh. Anyway, we're challenged by the Team Yell Grunt. You're gonna send out a Zigzagoon, which is decidedly not in the Exploud family. Wow. Black and white Zigzagoon. I saw one running around earlier, but that's, it's really striking in battle. I didn't battle it. I don't think I did. Did I? I might have. I don't think I did. You're only level 9. That was fast. And very little experience was had. Yeah, that's the flip side of the scaled experience coin, is that when I fight something that's only a couple levels weaker than me, I'm gonna get nothing. So... you hope to accomplish what from that? And the attendant is... the attendant behind the desk is just watching this play out. Alright, that's a nick it. If nothing interesting happens, I will speed up these battles. As I occasionally do in Pokemon games. You only have this one Pokemon also. I'm thinking I'm going to speed up this entire gauntlet. However long that turns out to be. Alright, so is that it? I was kind of assuming all 4 of them would battle, but I guess not. Dog. She makes a very loud noise when she shakes her head. Sneaking in some Pokemon battles without me. Don't think you can get ahead of me that easily. I need some training in, so I'm joining. Oh, you heal my Pokemon, will you? Not that I need it. A 2-on-2. Okay, so this is gonna be the last one. Alright, Hop, let's get this over with. They're using a lot of sound-related words. It's not that I'm a massive fan of the move Roar in-game. In competitive, it's okay if your opponent likes to set up in your face. But it just felt appropriate to learn during a battle with Team Yell. What are you lot doing here? Marini? Marnie? Marnie? That's not a name I'm used to seeing. We just, I know you're all terribly curious about the other gym challengers, but you gotta show a bit of restraint. Is she with them? She's got the same hairstyle minus the magenta. Sorry about them. They're just a bunch of my fans. Call themselves Team Yell. Follow me around, cheering for me. I think they've let it all go to their heads a bit. Just a bit. Come on, you lot. Back home with you now. They're just so caught up in wanting to support me and all that they tend to get a bit shirty with other gym challengers. Sorry if they caused you any trouble. So you're a gym challenger too, I suppose. Team Yell, was it pretty impressive that you already have your set of fans to call your own? Okay, are you going to say anything else? Is that an Alolan Pikachu? What the heck is that? It doesn't have a tail, it can't be a Pikachu. I don't know what that is. Okay, so that's all you say. You say I'm not bad. And I guess I have to do that now. The Badoo drop in. Yeah. A room, that's cool. I'm not... I like the plot of, I like the plot of the Gen 5 games, both sets, Black, White, Black 2, and White 2. Although Team Plasma itself didn't do a whole lot for me. Oh my god, I remember that. You're not just tossing your Pokeball out. You're a bona fide pitcher. Okay, as I was saying, I'm usually not a fan of the teams themselves in Pokemon games, even if I reasonably like the stories. The only one that really comes to mind that I liked is Aqua and Magma. Those guys are pretty funny, especially in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Team Galactic, they were just, I don't know what they were doing. Team Plasma, they were kind of not very effective most of the time. The real interesting parts about that story was and Getsus. Gen 6, I like nothing about the story in Gen 6, including the team. And Gen 7, their whole thing was dancing. These guys' things are yelling. I guess it makes sense if you want to give them a theme. I guess on that note, Team Flare's thing was a style. But we'll see. There's still a lot of game left. I've met Team Yell exactly once, so I don't have a lot to form an opinion on. So am I battling now? The event starts now, did he say? I like shorts. They're comfy and easy to wear. Alright, so it seems to be tradition to take a screenshot of your uniform number, so I'll do that as well. That is the number for me. Cool. I'm trying to see exactly where the models of the characters in the audience cut off and where the billboarded sprites kick in. When it's far away like this, all the things in the audience are just sprites moving around. But when it zoomed in, some of them looked flat and some of them were obviously 3D. And I'm trying to tell where the threshold is. Are you talking at me? I'm not listening. They're also, the ones in the back are also animating at a slower frame rate than the ones in the front. Okay, so I have not been reading a word of what you've said. Should I be? I get the feeling that it's basically the same as every other opening ceremony that I've seen in my entire life. So the gym leaders are introducing themselves. This looks like a good place to pay attention. Like, I didn't even pay attention at my graduation. You think I'm gonna pay attention at some random thing like this? Alright, so this is the cast of gym leaders. There's an old lady. Alright, so that's Milo. The Raging Wave. Nessa. Is it true that Sword and Shield have different casts of gym leaders? Kabu. I think someone mentioned him earlier. He was like the shooting star from Hoenn or whatever. The Karate Prodigy. B. Or Bea, or whatever. B, I think is how it's usually pronounced. I didn't see the last one. That's Gordy. Who is the last one? Who am I missing? Oh, Dragon Tamers. I like Dragon Tamers. We're gonna get along real well, I think. Rayhan. Unfortunately, we're missing one. But okay. Well, whoever I missed, I think I missed the old lady. I'll learn her name sooner or later. So this is the competition. By the way, this is totally unrelated, but do I get to choose my hairstyle later? The way we could in previous games? Anyway, you thought that was pretty exciting. Alright, so I have made it at last. Are you, I don't trust you. I think it's the suit. The suit bothers me. I don't trust you. What does that remind me of? You're Rose. What does that remind me of? I want to say... Was there a character in Stranger Things anywhere who wore a suit like that who was totally untrustworthy? What other media have I consumed that would contain something that he reminds me of? I'm trying to think. The recent games that I've played, there was Octopath, which I didn't do a Let's Play of. There was, Angels, which didn't exactly have too many other human characters in them. Nier Automata. Was there something like him in Nier Automata? I don't think there was. Xenoblade, no. Alright, whatever. So, we need to train, so says Leon. And we're going to Turffield. And then we need to head off to Route 3. You do that. The Gym Challenge is an event in which inspiring trainers travel around the Galar region to try and collect gym badges from 8 of its gyms. To earn a gym badge, you have to complete that gym's mission and also defeat its gym leader. Okay. That's generally how the Gym Challenge goes. Everyone's competing, yes. There's a seating diagram over here. Okay. How many people does the stadium seat? It's pretty big, although it only has one layer. One tier. Let's see. I did say I wanted to go back into the wild area. I've been recording for 20-ish minutes. He's wonderful. Okay, so that fanboying over him just makes me even more not liking him. The gift is access to the flying taxis. This will allow you to, in a word, fly. Calling a flying taxi will allow you to travel quickly back to areas you've already visited. Okay. Corviknight. Okay, that's Pokemon, probably. Press the X button to select the town map option and choose the place you'd like to go. Turffield, yes. Okay, fangirling, I'm sorry. Oh my god, people. Hi, what are you doing? What are you doing here? Do your best, you say. Can I go this way? Route 3 is out to the west, right? Route 3 is out this way. Also, I can just fast travel using the map. I don't need to go into another menu to do that. Okay, once again, Pokemon is streamlining things that were kind of clunky for a long time in past generations. Alright, I did say I wanted to go back to the wild area. Let me see if I'm allowed to go, let me see if there's anything this way. Nope. Okay, so Corviknight's gonna block my way. I'm going to fast travel over here. Hey, there's a little icon in the bottom of the screen. Nice. Which is the Corviknight, which I take it as the great black bird. Alright, so I'm going to end things off here. My name is Dragonite. This has been Pokemon Sword. I hope you all enjoyed that. In the next part, back to the wild area. We'll be poking our nose in places where it doesn't belong, I guess. I didn't think that through. I hope you all enjoyed that, and I will see you all later. Okay, you know what? This is awkward. I misread my recording time for how long this video has been going on, and I thought it said 25 minutes, and it's 24 instead. I have a stopwatch in front of me. Don't ask me how I misread a stopwatch. It's a skill, okay? Anyway, so I'm going to be hugging a Snorlax, except I'm not going to be hugging a Snorlax, because that thing's probably like level 45. That's some Watts. That is a, Cutie Fly? I think that's a Cutie Fly. My knowledge of Gen 7, my lack of knowledge from Gen 7, and Snorlax, I have never seen you move that fast in my entire Pokemon playing career. My lack of knowledge about Gen 7 is really shining through here, and it's a bit awkward. Sigilith over there. It's probably, yeah, like I said, I don't know if I'm going to go around picking up all these bomb mushrooms. That's basically free money, but, as far as I know, they're nothing special. That's a Firestone, which may or may not be something special. And, Got some coughing. Do I want to run around in the grass just to see what I find again? The mushrooms and stuff, they're not anything special. Conkeldor. I have a feeling you're gonna wipe my entire team if I get into a fight with you. Another 50 watts. Soon enough, I might actually have enough money to buy a TM. This is some kind of viaduct up here. There's a lot of coughing, which I guess makes sense. Is this where the industrial waste goes? Great ball. The water is very dark. Why is the water so dark? That's a little weird. Is that a whalmer? And the bosculin. Pungent root. Okay, so that's a cooking ingredient that isn't a berry. Bridgefield. I guess that's the bridge that would have gone out east from the city. Gyarados, hello. Goldeen, I see Goldeen in there. How do I fish, though? Are there dedicated fishing spots or something? I know when I went into the bag and talked to the, fishing rod, I can't fish from my bag. How do I not fish from my bag, then? Later, I guess. I'm going to want syrup before I can get to the middle area over there. I wonder what's in that tall grass. It's probably something different, right? Let's see. That is a Linoon. Bronzor. More watts. I haven't seen any other people out here. Are there anyone? Is there anyone selling items or offering a battle out in this part of the wild area? What's that? Yes, I heard you. Clink clink. That is a. Oh God, what is that? Stuffle? Stuffle. What type is even Stuffle? Is that a fairy? I think it's normal type. Oh, that's level 28. No, I am getting out of here. I can't get out of here. I'm doomed. Okay, note to future self, don't and also note to present self, don't get into fights in this area. This is kind of, let's see. This is kind of getting into the territory of what one of the things that Xenoblade Chronicles did that annoyed me, which is putting overpowered monsters in places where you can go early, and I know why they do it. It's so that you can come back and it won't be a total snooze fest. So that you can come back after a couple gyms or after a couple bosses or after about 35 hours of gameplay in Xenoblade Chronicles case. It does make it a bit of a pain to traverse. I don't know if there's a better way to do that kind of thing. Can I get away from a Zigzagoon at least? Why is the sheep, who isn't very fast at all, super good at running away from fights? Is it because rolling is more efficient than running or something? I don't know. Anyway, rest assured, I will be coming back here. There was that one trainer who said that she'll fight me later. There are definitely the den things. There's a house over there. There are the den things that I can presumably fight interesting monsters in. And a couple others. And just if I wanna like catch stuff that I couldn't really do anything to before because I was underleveled, I can come back here. Okay. This house. Oh, here's people. Are you selling things? You got big backpacks. It looks like you've got an inventory. The digging duo. If I have watts to spend. No. 500's kind of a lot. I'm good. I don't know if you're going to dig up something better than the pearl strings and whatever the other characters were. Alright. Are you a trainer? You have Pokeballs on you, but you're gonna spend watts apparently. I have just barely not enough for Baton Pass. Baton Pass is a fun move in competitive. So much fun that Smogon at some point banned it. At least in conjunction with a bunch of other things. I think they specifically said you're only allowed to have one Baton Passer on your team at once or something like that, so that you can't just pass off a billion stat buffs and create something that's invincible, but... Pollen Puff, is that a new move? That's a bug-type move. Special attack. 90 power, 100 accuracy. So it's like a better version of Bug Buzz. And also a draining move. That's interesting. Alright. What are you doing? Since I can't read the sign. The Pokemon Nursery. Is this the daycare? I will not be leaving my Pokemon here. Alright, so this is the nursery. And I will be progressing to the back of the wild area. Actually, you know what? Now I'm going to end it off. This has been Pokemon Sword. My name is Dragonite. In the next part, we'll be cleaning up a little more of the wild area, and then probably moving on with the story down Route 3. I hope you all enjoyed that, and I will see you all later.